A long time ago, in a small village, there lived a man named Olumide. Olumide was known for one thing: his love for food. One hot afternoon, after working on his farm, hunger struck him like thunder. His stomach growled so loudly that even the birds stopped chirping. He rushed to the village restaurant, where the sweet aroma of food filled the air.
Ah, my brother, the stew is not ready yet, but we have hot white rice.
Olumide thought for a moment, then nodded. "Olumide, bring the white rice, I will manage it like that." Just as he finished, the restaurant attendant returned.
Good news! The stew is ready now. Olumide, bring the stew!
A large bowl of delicious red stew is placed before him. He lifts the bowl and drinks the stew like water, smacking his lips in satisfaction. Then suddenly, Olumide clutches his belly and falls to the ground. He starts rolling back and forth, groaning loudly.
What is happening? Did the stew burn you? Was the pepper too much, Olumide? No, I am just trying to mix the rice and stew properly inside my stomach.
Everyone in the restaurant bursts into laughter. And from that day on, the villagers never forgot Olumide, the man who loved food so much that he tried to mix rice and stew inside his stomach. After his famous stomach mixing incident, Olumide became the talk of the village. Everywhere he went, people would tease him.
Olumide, have you mixed your food today?
Maybe next time you should roll before eating.
Olumide didn't mind. He was proud of his love for food. But deep down, he wanted to prove that he was more than just a hungry man. One day, an announcement was made. The king was hosting a grand feast to celebrate the harvest season. The best cooks from all neighboring villages would prepare a great feast, and there would be a contest. Whoever ate the most food would win a prize.
This is my chance. I will show the whole village that I am not just any eater. I am the greatest eater of all time.
One day, an announcement was made. The king was hosting a grand feast to celebrate the harvest season. The best cooks from all neighboring villages would prepare a great feast, and there would be a contest. Whoever ate the most food would win a prize. Olumide, this is my chance. I will show the whole village that I am not just any eater. I am the greatest eater of all time. The village gathered to watch. The contest began. The first plate was placed before the contestants. Some ate slowly, others carefully. But Olumide, he devoured his food like a lion that had not eaten in days.
Look at Olumide. Is he chewing or swallowing the food whole?
With each round, contestants dropped out, clutching their stomachs. But Olumide kept going, his belly growing round like a drum. The final round came. Only Olumide and one other man remained. The last dish was placed before them, a giant bowl of pepper soup, spicy enough to make a grown man cry. The other contestant took one sip and screamed, running away with tears in his eyes. But Olumide, he drank the pepper soup in one gulp. The crowd gasped. The king stood up, impressed.
Olumide, you have proven yourself. You are truly the greatest eater in the land.
The villagers cheered. The king awarded him a golden spoon and declared that from that day on, Olumide would be the official royal food taster. The crowd gasped. The king stood up, impressed. "King, Olumide, you have proven yourself. You are truly the greatest eater in the land." The villagers cheered. The king awarded him a golden spoon and declared that from that day on, Olumide would be the official royal food taster. And so Olumide, the man who once rolled on the ground to mix his food, became famous not for his hunger, but for his talent. Patience is key. Sometimes waiting for the right moment can save you from unnecessary trouble. Your weakness can become your strength if you find the right way to use it. Olumide, Olumide, Olumide.